My name is Krishna Nadella, and I serve as North and South American head for Bloomberg LP's evaluated pricing business, BVAL, which covers both fixed income securities and over-the-counter derivative instruments. My work is primarily in the space of valuations. That is, when you look at a financial firm, whether it be on the sell side or on the buy side, they're typically holding a whole host of securities, their portfolio, in other words. And those securities that they hold, in this regulatory environment that we live in, can no longer typically be valued by the same individuals that purchase them. They need a third-party, unbiased firm that can come in, know how to value the structures, and be able to provide a price to them. That's what our firm does. We provide those structures with a price because of our experience from capital markets in terms of being able to understand how they're structured, in terms of understanding where the market currently sees them, and ultimately how they react to market environments. Sure. The coursework is always important. The ability to be comfortable with numbers, the ability to be comfortable with complex calculations, that's a given. So I'm not going to spend too much time on that. But what I think people sometimes lose sight of is that one of the parts of the MBA experience is to be overloaded, is to have too much on your plate. Because that's how the real world is. The real world doesn't compartmentalize things and slice them up into nice digestible pieces that you can then say, I'll deal with them one at a time. The real world throws everything at you at the same time when you're having a bad day and you have problems at home and you need to get things done in a time fashion that's well beyond impossible. That's what the MBA experience really wants to emulate. Because if you can handle it there, then you'll have the skills that you need to be able to handle it when the risk is a lot higher and the stakes are a lot higher too. Complacency is the biggest thing that an MBA student has to fight against, because you just spent 2 years running for the end line, running for the goal. The marathon's over. You finally got that full-time job opportunity. No, the race just started. Now you really got to get your afterburners in gear, but you don't want to burn out at the same time. Remind yourself what is the core values that got you to where you want to go, not just for the job, not just for business school, not just even for undergrad. In life, what is it that drives you? That's ultimately going to be what you need to always focus on every morning to carry you throughout the next 24 hours. And if you do that every single day, you will find yourself doing things far beyond anything you thought you were capable of doing otherwise.